Hey everyone, how's it going? In this video, we're going to work on an example of graphing piecewise functions for two different phone plans. In the problem, the first phone plan has no flat fee but charges 40 cents per month, so we have the equation y equals 0.40 times x. The second phone plan, on the other hand, has a flat fee of $30 and every minute above 100 minutes is charged 50 cents. So if we're below 100 minutes, we're only charged $30. That's the first part of this piecewise function. And then every minute above 100 minutes is charged 50 cents. So we have this 30 plus quantity x minus 100 times 0.50. So I'm going to graph these right now. And when I graph them, I'm going to make I'm going to make plan 1. I'm going to make that in kind of a reddish color. And then I'm going to make plan B in a green color. So if we take a look at plan A, that's just a line with a slope of 0.40 and a y-intercept. So we're going to start at a y value of 0, and then we're just going to increase at a slope of 0.40. Now let's take a look at plan B. So plan B, between 0 and 100 minutes, it only costs $30. So let's say, let's first label the axes. So the y-axis is cost, and the x-axis is minutes. So let's say 100 minutes is somewhere right over here, just to pretend. So up until then, from 0 minutes to 100 minutes, we're only charged $30. After 100 minutes, though, we start adding on 50 cents per minute. So that kind of correlates to a slope of 0.50, if that makes sense. Now, what's steeper, a slope of 0.50 or a slope of 0.40? Well, 0.50 is steeper. So this is going to increase at a faster rate, and eventually it's going to hit it and overtake it. Now that we have them graphed, let's take a look at what these intersection points mean. So we have two intersection points. One is over here, and one is over here. Now, if you graph these on a graphing calculator, you see that they intersect at 75 minutes, and they intersect again at 200 minutes. Now, when they intersect at 75 minutes, the cost is 30, and when they intersect at 200 minutes, the cost is 80. So what do these intersections mean? Well, those intersections are just the time points where the cost for the two plans is identical. So let's say you only talk for 75 minutes per month. Well, in that case, it doesn't matter if you pick plan A or plan B, because either way, you'll just pay $30. Same thing for for 200 minutes. If you talk for 200 minutes, then regardless of whether you pick plan A or plan B, you're still going to be charged $80. Now, another question brought up is, how do we know at which points plan A is cheaper and at which points plan B is cheaper? Now, in order to do that, we just have to see which graph is higher up. So what I'm going to do is kind of draw lines dropping down from our intersection points, and we're just going to highlight which plan is more expensive at each time point. So from 0 to 75, you can see that the green graph is above the red graph. So the cost of plan B is higher than the cost for plan A. So here, plan B is more expensive. And we can see the same thing for any minutes above 200. Because once again, the green graph is above the red graph. So anything above 200 minutes, plan B is going to be more expensive. Well, what about here? When we're between 75 minutes and 200 minutes, though, you can see the red graph is above the green graph. So here, plan A is going to be more expensive. So I guess if you were picking phone plans, it would depend on how many minutes you're going to be talking. And then you could pick whichever plan is going to be cheaper. I hope this video helped. Let me know if you have any questions. And as always, happy studying.